We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Cardinals have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will start this game off. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense. Picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Foster. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So the Ball State Cardinals offense will go to work for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Back to throw, it's Sharp. On a little time, lets it go. This time on target. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36.
be so careful too, David, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Using the quick game. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk. And this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Indiana! Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off of you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Sooners performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They get to him as he throws. All right, guys, let's think about Ball State for a minute. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
Well, that means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They want to throw it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. There's the pressure. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down. The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. This quarterback part of their running game, and they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Sharp. Complete to the right. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Got it behind the line. It's Hollins. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. On the option. He'll pitch it. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Misconnection leaves him with a 3rd down. Lost to throw again. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown Cardinals. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Hines is tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the back. Finding an escape route. Got enough for the first down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Breaks the tackle. He's picked up 49 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. Quarterback will keep it. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. The Hoosiers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Handoff from the gun. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. It's a reverse. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Sets up the screen. Looked as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. The give to the left side. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give out of the gun. Fights off the defender. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Sharp. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. They are so close to a score they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Iowa is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to wear that uniform.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throwing right.
It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Texas Tech. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a... Turning it on! After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Makes the grab. It's Hollins. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the air on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. It's a draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. Gets away from one. He's got space. Touchdown, Indiana! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll try the right side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Bauer. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Sharp. Caught in the backfield. It's Henry. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They punt it away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's got 59 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Might as well give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Line is set on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Sharp. Looking deep down the right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Hold on.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They'll try it over the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's going to throw deep right side. He caught it! And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Kick is in the air. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Sharp. Got his man on the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Quick strike complete. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Working that wide receiver screen. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Foster. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Finds his man in the middle. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a 1st half like that there in Bloomington. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Hoosiers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's reeled in. It's Hollins. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Hoosiers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. He's got an open man. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Indiana!
And it's been more of the same in the second half of this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll leave it with him. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And here comes the offense on second down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sharp. And down he goes back at the 3.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now. And the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way. And that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Going right to work up top. Got a man in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Hoosiers are threatening in the red zone. Rides the back and leaves it. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds a little space. There he goes. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against.
Hold it.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. From the gun, the ground game. Hard running there. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Sharp. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Bauer. And he was fortunate not to lose. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll call for the fair catch here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. it's a reverse. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Trying play action. That's caught. It's short. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw. It's sharp. They'll run the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Hoosiers have this offense rolling. Now they'll run the draw. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Indiana! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Finds his man. It's Henry. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looking to throw, it's Sharp. Bringing the heat. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The Hoosiers have it in scoring position on first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Snags it quickly on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down. Looking for a man. It's Sharp. Pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Hollins. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. From the gun, running back on the move. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. Touchdown, Cardinals! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Iowa is getting dominated today, and friends, the folks in Iowa City deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker of a showing. They're trailing by 31 to Texas Tech. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They run the reverse. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He'll try to pop the draw. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. On the ground, it's Henry. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Back to pass, it's Sharp. Working that left side now. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
The RPO, it's complete. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball.
2nd down coming up.
He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Punt is on its way. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
Shakes off the defender. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Now, 4th down.
The kick is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Sharp. Snagged out of the air. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. The short hands, it's Bauer. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.